wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all respected and distinguished guests. I welcome all of you to the MoA signing ceremony between AIU and TUSB. Please be reminded to always adhere to the standard operating procedures SOP set by the government in order to stop the spreading of COVID-19. Please mind our social distancing. Please wear your face mask and use your hand sanitizers occasionally. Please switch off your mobile phones or switch it to silent mode throughout the event. And we hope that you will have an enjoyable time during this event. Thank you. morning to all respected and distinguished guests. I welcome all of you to the MoA signing ceremony between AIU and TUSB. Please be reminded to always adhere to the standard operating procedures (SOP) set by the government in order to stop the spreading of COVID-19. Please mind our social distancing. Please wear your face mask and use your hand sanitizers occasionally. Please switch off your mobile phones or switch it to silent mode throughout the event. And we hope that you will have an enjoyable time during this event. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are sitting at the back, may I request for your kind cooperation to fill in the front seats first? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome the Vice Chancellors of AIU and UniMAP. National Anthem Negaraku.
Ikrar Rukun Negara. Up. Maka kami, rakyat Malaysia, berikrar akan menumpukan seluruh tenaga dan usaha kami untuk mencapai cita-cita tersebut berdasarkan atas prinsip-prinsip yang berikut: kepercayaan kepada Tuhan, kesetiaan kepada raja dan negara, keluruhan perlembagaan, kedaulatan undang-undang, kesopanan dan kesusilaan.
Please be seated. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Abdul Aziz Tajuddin, Vice Chancellor and President of ALBUKHARY International University, AIU. Yang berbahagia Professor and Senior Technologist Dr. Badli Shah Ahmad, Vice Chancellor of University Malaysia Perlis, UniMAP, representing Technopreneur at UniMAP Sdn Berhad, TUSB. Yang berbahagia Tuan Shahruddin bin Osman, Chairman Board of Directors of Technopreneur at UniMAP Sdn Berhad, TUSB. Deputy Vice Chancellors of AIU and UniMAP, Head of Departments of AIU and UniMAP, distinguished guests, media representative, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Memorandum of Agreement MoA at UniMAP Sdn Berhad. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly we would like to welcome Mr. Khairul Amirin to lead the Doa recitation. Please welcome.
Al-Fatihah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك والنار. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا وعن والدينا وعن جميع المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. for allowing us to attend the Memorandum of Agreement between ALBUKHARY International University and TECHNOPRENEUR at UniMAP SDN BHD on this auspicious morning. Ya Allah, we ask you for the safety of and the welfare of our body. Oh Allah, Lord of the implementing authority, make the days that we have gone through, starting with your mercy, continue with your blessing, and end it with thy forgiveness. Ya Akram al-Akramin, protect us, our family, from coronavirus COVID-19. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika minal baras wal junun wal judham wa min sayyi'il asqam. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب النار. الله على سيدنا آله أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين آمين يا رب العالمين.
Thank you, Mr. Khairul. Yang berbahagia Vice Chancellors, ladies and gentlemen, let us enjoy a corporate video showcasing the uniqueness of ALBUKHARY International University.
We are on a journey, you and I. We don't know who we'll meet or what we'll need to learn. To face new challenges, design new solutions. We know we'll need to change, adapt. Our world is challenged, and like it or not, we are all connected. We'll need skills, of course, but the right skills for business. Not all ways of doing, new models of business, new ways of working. Skills alone will be enough. We need quality. Where to find a place for us? We need a university, a place where people come together from many nations with many stories. To form new friendships, learn to trust each other, learn diversity, sustainable, ones that build community, ones that make more opportunities. The ones who succeed will be rooted in values of respect, they'll have character and confidence to be the ones who inspire towards a better world and a place together, you and I in AI.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Abdul Aziz Tajuddin, Vice Chancellor of AIU, to deliver his welcoming speech with all due respect.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah. Asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Amma ba'd. Yang saya hormati saudara pengerusi majlis, yang berbahagia rakan saya Prof Engineer TS Dr. R. Badli Shah Ahmad, Vice Chancellor of University Malaysia Police, UniMAP. Yang berusaha Tuan Syahrudin Osman, Chairman Board of Directors TECHNOPRENEUR at UniMAP SDN BHD. Deputy Vice Chancellor of AIU and UniMAP, Head of Departments of AIU and UniMAP, and distinguished guests. Pertama sekali, marilah kita merakamkan kesyukuran kehadrat ilahi kerana dengan izin dan limpah kurnianya dapat menemukan kita pada pagi ini. Dan saya amat berbesar hatilah dengan kehadiran rakan-rakan kita daripada UniMAP sempadan saja. Saya akan cuba baca dalam bahasa Inggeris insya-Allah. Dia pensyarah kalau bagi mic dia tak pergi balik. Tu nanti saya akan ikut teks lah, takut nanti besok baru habis program ni. So terima kasih. On behalf of ALBUKHARY International University, I take this opportunity to bid a warm welcome to all guests of honor from University Malaysia Police. I'm indeed very grateful and glad that UniMAP, which is a renowned public institution of higher learning, has agreed to work with us to develop AIU Campus Management System, comprising of Human Resource Management System, Academic Management System, Graduate Academic Management Information System, Hostel Management System, and Attendance System. And hopefully other system will come in later on, insyaAllah. Cukup seronok tengok rakan-rakan daripada ni. Kami banyak dah buat MOU dengan ni minggu hari Jumaat lepas kita buat MOU berkaitan dengan pendidikan dengan USIM, dengan UUM, dengan USM. Itu tentang pendidikan. Dan kami juga buat MOU dengan Center Thailand. Itu untuk tentang pengajaran, sebab kami berangan bila sistem ni semua dah okey, kita akan menawarkan kursus peringkat antarabangsa, mungkin the one of its kind. Kerjasama antara AIU, Center Thailand dan juga mungkin kita juga MOU dengan rakan-rakan lain berkaitan dengan dengan Fotoni, dengan Baznas Indonesia, dengan Uganda, Zakat Uganda dan sebagainya telah kita buat. Dan pada hari ini agak unik sebab kita akan menandatangani satu MoA berkaitan dengan development of system. So memang AIU ni memang komprehensif lah, tanda tangan semua. Tapi diingatkan oleh kami, oleh board kami bahawa tanda tangan juga, tapi yang mustahaknya adalah output dia. Tanda tangan cuma proses. Tapi sebenarnya yang mustahak adalah output dia. Dan harapannya dengan adanya proses pada hari ini, hasilnya tu akan merasakan dan memberi impact yang besar, insyaAllah. AIU aspires to transform itself into digitally connected campus that is benefiting student, academic, staff and surrounding communities within the nanti masjid dengan sauk dia, dengan hotel dia, dan juga dengan dia ada dialysis center yang dibagi free of charge kepada orang miskin, hantar kereta pergi ambil dan hantar balik free di luar sana. Memang banyaklah sumbangan yang diberikan oleh ini, dan kompleks dia adalah kompleks Sharifah Rokiah Center of Excellence. Sharifah Rokiah ni adalah mak kepada Tan Sri. We dream that AIU will develop into a modern campus that boasts enhanced student learning and quality of life, lower operating costs, greater security and safety, improved environmental sustainability and many others. This has been one of university strategic shift. Kami baru selesai kami punya strategic planning. One of the shift is berkaitan perkara yang kita nak buat hari inilah. Namely, emerging technology usage in education. That's one of the shift. Dulu kalau universiti biasanya ada 3 shift saja. Terutamanya tentang governance, tentang human dan tentang resources. Tapi kita dapati sekarang ni bahawa teknologi in education is one important thing. So kami keluarkan dia sebagai one shift yang kami akan beri satu penekanan yang berat. Kalau kita tengok bangunan hari ini nampak cantik-cantik lah. Tapi dengan MoA ni dan kemudian dengan apa yang kami akan buat semua, nanti the education technology kat AIU ni akan jadi one of the terkedepan lah. Mungkin lepas tu UniMAP pula beli daripada AIU kot. You have to dream. The shift focuses on three main strategies, which is the aim to improve support for the smart learning ecosystem, establish and gain global prominence in social business through smart learning platform. Actually untuk makluman tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, AIU ni dia nak terkenal sebagai social business punya universiti. Jadi bermakna nanti tak sah kalau tak datang AIU kalau buat social business. Itu dia punya angan-angan kami lah. One day we dream that everybody who want to do social entrepreneur, social business have to come and pass through the walls and the buildings of AIU. This is the thing yang kita ni. So kita tak akan pergi buat comprehensive everything, but we want to be focused. Social entrepreneur. Sebab tu kursus-kursus yang kita tawarkan kat sini memang fokus kepada tu. Kami tak ada medicine, tak ada engineering dan tak ada teknologi. Tapi hanya untuk menghasilkan orang yang macam Bukhari, kaya dan bagi balik kepada masyarakat. Itu hasrat dan aspirasi kita. Dear members of the audience, since 2019, masih muda lagi, 2019, surat beranak tu masih lagi panas orang kata. AIU has developed its own campus management system internally. Kami mula-mula buat sistem sendiri. Okay, so that the staff will be exposed and so on. The system works well. Nonetheless, there's a lot to be improved and integrated. Therefore, to accelerate, isu dia sekarang ni isu accelerate, bukan isu kata boleh buat. To accelerate the process much faster, this year the university decided to develop a have chosen UniMAP. Asal bukan sebab dekat, tak guna pasport dan sebagainya, tapi kebolehan yang ada pada UniMAP lah yang kita telah memilih UniMAP. Jadi orang kata mungkin saya dekat jimat transport ke sebenarnya tak. I think UniMAP memang dah ke depan dalam perkara ni. Jadi kita pilih UniMAP sebagai strategic partner. And I have to personally thank Professor Datuk Muhammad Hafiz Yusof. He himself a computer scientist. And ICT team, kami tak amai pun. Bila dengar kata UniMAP nak amai 2 van datang melawat USM pula, sorry. AIU. Masih lagi 3 tahun nak melawat AIU. Kalau kami 2 van pergi, universiti tutup lah sebab kami staff tak ramai. And also the team from UniMAP for the effort to complete the system within the day. Saya rasa walaupun kita pun nak tantangan hari ini, kerja dah dibuat. Tu Haji kerja dah buat sebenarnya. So memang dah very dedicated. When you work with private, they don't talk about proses. They talk bila dah siap. Prof Hafiz yang malam akan ditanya lah siap belum. Okay. Jadi hari ini semua formality je lah. Okay. Tapi katanya duit tak banyak lagi kan. Indeed, the signing of service of agreement between AIU and UniMAP today set the first pace moving towards developing a comprehensive and sustainable smart campus management system as outlined in AIU 5-year strategic plan 2020 to 2024. AIU believe that within 5 years, we will be able to facilitate the setup of a comprehensive and sustainable smart learning platform ecosystem comprises of a high degree of awareness from all stakeholders on the huge potential of online learning, a competent workforce who are capable of utilizing and advancing technology, able to develop course content and a reliable cyber infrastructure. In fact, pandemik ni ada dia punya kebaikan dia. Dia kata dulu kalau kata nak tanya boleh buat online, dia berat sikit. Tapi bila berlaku benda ni, semua boleh buat online. In fact, sekarang dia dah kena masuk pun boleh minta daripada saya, boleh buat online tak? Nak buat kerja daripada rumah. Kan? Macam-macam lah berlaku. Tapi itu natijah ataupun hasilan daripada ni, maknanya semua orang dah boleh buat online. Orang yang macam era-era kami dengan Datuk Zubaidah apa semua ni kan, dulu tak apa kata online. Sekarang ni terpaksa lah buat online. Belajar sehari lah, 3 jam belajar pun dah boleh dah. Dia online aja, everything dah on the line. Jadi mesyuarat pun tak main dah, nak online. Sebab apa? Dia boleh tutup dan biarlah kursi cakap sendiri. Macam tahu-tahu aja lah. Sebab kursi duk ngomel-ngomel, dia kata dia buka tu nampak agak hadir. Tapi dia tak ada situ, pergi gunting rambut. These strategies will be complemented with an immersive smart learning experience via innovative teaching and learning approaches, policy development, and strategic investment and engagement with partners on smart learning platform. The development of the system is also timely, given that AIU has also been granted provisional accreditation by the MQA of our new undergraduate program, Bachelor of Computer Science Honours, which seek to enroll its first batch of students in this coming semester, October 2020-2021 intake. Jadi alhamdulillah kami dah dapat accreditation untuk buat dan kami akan table to the board untuk form School of Computer and Informatics. Dia panggil SCI, macam CSI pula. Dekat-dekat tu kan. Bangunan dah ada dah. Tengok dah bangunan dah ada dah. Yang ada jejantai tadi tu. Daripada Alhambra, Spain. Dah siap. Itu akan jadi kita punya ni lah bila ni. This new program will be a catalyst for other programs to embed the use of emerging technologies in the application of business, marketing, human resource management, media and communication, economic, social development, and education. Additionally, it will provide elective courses across discipline of knowledge, potential of exposing the student to embark on latest technology, application, and software for their social business project. The School of Computing and Informatics has also been set up to manage the program as well as to coordinate ICT roadmap and initiative within the University and Sharifah Rokeah Center of Excellence. The strength will be combined with ICT department to maximize the use of budget and help to facilitate the overall roadmap within 5 years. Jadi kita pada asalnya kita tak teringat kata kena buat computing ni. Tetapi bila kita tengok sekarang ni all business people dengan Internet of Things, artificial intelligence and so on, even in business is important. So kita decided then, okay, kita buat satu kursus computing saja. Tapi mereka akan membantu kursus-kursus yang lain. 9 kursus lain tu memberi elektif dan sebagainya supaya kita punya graduate akan savvy ICT. CV ICT itu yang penting. So insyaAllah our graduate will be different and very focused and will have the technology, the latest technology. And this school bila walaupun akan ada satu kursus daripada bawah dia saja, tapi dia akan membantu dan memastikan school lain akan dapat this latest technology. Itu kita punya aspirasi dan kita pun supaya dapat one line, kita decided to combine the ICT department into the faculty supaya dia tak bertengkar masuk. Ya, kau ni nak pergi kau ni, bajet kau ni, buat perancangan tak kena. So kita combine together, one will be under the school only, tidak. ICT team akan duduk bawah the school. Supaya kami mana? We don't have everything kena multitasking dan sebagainya. Dan di sini kita kadang-kadang orang bukan akademik pun yang ada masters PhD kita izin untuk mengajar. Sebab syarat dia adalah minimum master. So kita pakai kepakaran. Kadang-kadang ada yang PhD dan tak tempat dan lama jauh dan sebagainya. Saya masa kat USM lagi saya dah buat idea supaya the non-academic can also be academic and teaching. Orang yang ada PhD, ada belajar pas habis darjah. PhD, pas habis darjah. Dah tak ada darjah lepas tu. So boleh mengajar juga kursus. Jadi kita optimize dan maximize kita punya manpower, kepakaran. Macam Tuan Haji pun kalau ni boleh pengalaman yang ni kami create fellow. Fellow ni adalah untuk research, tapi untuk mengajar pun boleh juga. Yang nak wakaf diri. Duit dah tak ada, duit banyak lah kan. Walaupun kita bincang pasal allowance tadi, tapi mungkin dia banyak ilmu. Turun kat sini. Rumah orang tua-tua depan tu nanti akan ada mahasiswa. Sekarang ni mahasiswa, mungkin ada satu hari mahasiswa. Pencin tak tahu nak buat apa, duduk sini bayar pencin yang 6-7 ribu tu. Sembayang masjid dekat. Okey, nak tengok budak-budak muda, anak ramai kat sini. Itu budak-budak yang it is still our dreams. Okey, facilities are already there. Kubur ada complete. Complete. Tadika belum lagi tapi facilities ada. Darjat sekolah rendah ada, sekolah menengah boleh buat. Masuk universiti, pergi sembahyang, terus pergi kubur. Tak apa, joke tak apa kan. Takut terlena. Dia kalau penceramah terlena, penceramah pula. Kalau speaker terlena lagi susah lah kan. Ladies and gentlemen, age is a number. Umur adalah satu nombor. We are young. AIU. Bukan BC dia. AIU. Tersilap kalau tulis. AIU is young. AIU is young. AIU have yet to produce our graduate, but we are highly motivated to explore opportunities for collaboration out there. We have proven that only within a year, we have accomplished noteworthy achievement. Tadi sebut courses, daripada 3 yang awal dah tambah lagi 7 ke 8, dah jadi 11, nanti ada Masters and PhD lagi. So within a year, kita accomplish quite a lot. And the VC can go quietly. Our student improved significantly from 25 local students to now 218 students from 37 countries. So Tuan Haji, kita ada 37 negara. Itu tak kira mazhab gitu. Berapa mazhab kan? Daripada warna yang, daripada satu ekstrim kepada ekstrim yang lain. Semua ada kat AIU ni. Of which 83% are international student and 17% are local student. Walaupun kami punya syarat adalah 80 international. But tahun yang kami ada sekarang ni 83 international, hanya 17 dari local. Dan nak campaign sikit lah, kalau ada orang kampung daripada tuan-tuan dan puan, especially daripada UniMAP ni, nak belajar kat AIU, dipersilakan. Masih buka borang dia online. Dia di sini ada kursus yang saya sebutkan tadi tu, BBA Marketing, BBA Human Resource, Education Early Childhood and Preschool. Kita ada, nanti akan ada komputer, kita ada ekonomi, Islamic Finance, Social Development, kemudian international politik. Yang akan ada semua base nak jadi game changer lah, orang yang akan tukar paradigm. Kalau nak buat teknologi dengan engineering, pergi UniMAP. Dia offer degree, dia tidak ada, kita ada foundation, tapi foundation hanya untuk orang luar negara. Sebab dia feeder untuk 80% tadi lah. Kursus dia ada, kalau ada STAM, ada A-level, ada IB, ada asasi, ada diploma, boleh pohon. PNGK 28, tak kahwin lagi. Okey, umur 20, ni untuk dapat beasiswa. Umur 18 ke 22, apa yang dia beri? Yuran percuma. 60,000, 3 tahun. Tempat duduk yang tengok tadi, 2 bilik attached bathroom. Tak gaduh berebut nak mandi. Boleh mandi, balik kuliah mandi, pergi kuliah mandi. Dan dekat pula bilik kuliah dengan apa? Lepas satu kuliah kalau pensyarah tu rasa mengantuk sangat, balik mandi dulu. Dekat dia punya facilities. Itu pun percuma. 2 orang satu bilik attached bathroom. Dan siapa yang layak dia bagi duit paket 450 sebulan. Itu tak apa. Bila dah graduate, tak ada PTPTN, tak ada kontrak. Itu dia punya free semua. Tapi kena dapat kelayakan akademik dan juga dia punya sosioekonomi itu kena meet dia ni lah, poor lah, single parents dan sebagainya. Atau ada yang masuk universiti lagi. Anak 30 orang tapi seorang pun tak masuk universiti dia. Itu kita akan tengok dan kena sebut lebih pada saya lah. Saya cucu 21. Jadi kalau siapa yang tak masuk universiti itu kita akan pertimbangkan. Jadi tolonglah. Kami masih cari lagi ni, especially khusus yang baru-baru ni untuk lokal. Ya, lokal. Kita tak advertise dalam surat khabar. Sebab kalau advertise dalam surat khabar, orang kaya jadi miskin. Ulang suara. Orang kaya jadi miskin. Kita nak tolong orang miskin. Dia nak tak mau jadi macam dia, iaitu macam Tan Sri Said, dia hebat akademik tapi tak ada duit nak belajar. So he do not want to see anybody yang academically qualified but economically deprived to be deprived of further education. So kalau tuan-tuan perempuan ada kenal ataupun yang datang ke UniMAP tak mampu, hantar ke sini. Okay. Itulah campaign sikit lah. This year we hope to receive additional 600 students from more than 40 countries. Target kita 600 tahun ni. Sebenarnya kampus kami boleh isi dalam kampus everybody 2,500. Kami ada semua 218 orang sekarang ni. So boleh tidur satu bilik tukar tiap malam. Kalau dia enggak. Jadi banyak lagi. Kami plan dalam masa 5 tahun dalam state planning ni kena boleh penuh lah. Tapi orang kata memang mudah kot bagi beasiswa. Tak, nak cari orang pandai yang miskin ni susah. Kadang-kadang dia pandai sangat. Dia tak mau datang buat kursus yang kita buat ni. Dia nak jadi medik, jadi doktor, dia seronok kerja shift. Dia seronok pergi kerja malam dan sebagainya kan. Itu seronok. Tapi kami memang alu-alukan lah kalau siapa yang ada. We have started with a just single foundation program and then followed with 3 undergraduate program yang saya sebutkan tadi. Last year we added 2 new program and this year we are proud to announce that we have been granted provisional accreditation for another 5 new programs. In the pipeline, we are gaining ground to present our master's program and doctorate both in business and education. Nak buat master dan PhD pun dalam bidang niche area kita. Okay, dan saya rasa yuran dia tu kalau kena bayar, murah lagi hantar anak ke tadika dengan apa, ke international school. Tak banyak, boleh buat dengan kita. This university is located within Sharifah Ruqyah Center of Excellence and was built by the ALBUKHARY Foundation. We are a private, non-profit education institution, a fully residential campus with the state-of-the-art facilities. It was founded on the twin philosophy of faith in God and compassion for humankind, with the aim to provide opportunity to bright students from underprivileged and disadvantaged background to receive tertiary education and transform them into holistic, adaptable, balanced, well-rounded, and life-ready be agents of change in society. We believe these future leaders, and we hope and we dream that one day the president of another country is an alumni of ALBUKHARY University. That is another of our dreams. We believe that these future leaders will be able to contribute to the world and humanity with social business. We dream that they will become social entrepreneurs who embrace the application of technology to drive their social business for the benefit of community, particularly those coming from underprivileged background. I quote Professor Muhammad Yunus, the father of microcredit and social business: if you imagine, someday it will happen. If you don't imagine, it will never happen. Human being is a fighter, human being is a creator. We nurture noble values laid down by the founder, namely 5A core values: akidah, akhlak, adab, amanah dan amalan. We have set the practice of the 8-hour rule. Kita ada undang-undang 8 jam yang kita nak bina dalam student kita. 8 hours for the sleep ataupun untuk peribadi dia, untuk berehat dan sebagainya. 8 hours for the day's education, iaitu untuk belajar atau bila dah graduate itu untuk bekerja, 8 hours. But most importantly juga 8 hours for helping others in need. These are the sort of students we are going to develop. So while they are in this campus, we are already embedding into them that yes, 8 hours for yourself, yes, 8 hours for you to study, and later on for you to work, but must remember, other people require your expertise and help. 8 hours to serve the community. This is the thing that we are embedding into the student. Sama juga macam Tan Sri Bukhari, dia juga sekarang ni walaupun kaya, tapi banyak benda-benda yang kita tak tahu apa dia buat sebab dia memang tawaduk orangnya. Macam saya sebutkan tadi, masjid, berapa banyak masjid dia dah. Ada klinik yang dia buat tu free dan dia bagi pada dia, dia bantu, dan banyak tempat-tempat lain dah benefit daripada dia punya sumbangannya dia beri. And of course now this ALBUKHARY University is another example of that particular thing, to give back to the society, and not only in Malaysia but throughout the world now. Okay, throughout the world. Ladies and gentlemen, supported by the ALBUKHARY Foundation, the environment created at IU is conducive and of a high standard. Therefore, the founder believed that the deserving students are privileged to have the opportunity to study at IU. The founder has given the best for IU scholars, sincerely from his heart, in the spirit of never depriving the underprivileged from education. Kalau tuan-tuan dan puan tengok, fasiliti dia memanglah. Kalau orang miskin dia kata tu bukan dia berterkejut tengok bilik air yang tak pernah dia jumpa dulu. Kami ada problem nak manage bilik air itu sebab dia tak reti nak pakai. Kan, dulu kampung, dia datang daripada kampung, daripada tempat yang tak ada air pun kadang-kadang ada yang masih datang daripada guna telaga dan sebagainya. Sebab kami interview semua student. Dulu kami pergi ziarah. Saya biasa sendiri pergi ke Indonesia, ke Aceh, ada yang pergi ke Maldives, tu seronok tu. Rakan-rakan saya pergi Thailand dan Thailand pun sendiri bawa satu bas datang sini interview kat sini. Sebab kita ada MOU dengan Photoni. Dan negara-negara kita pergi ziarah, tapi sebab pandemik ni kita buat secara online. Dan setengahnya memang tak ada online pun. Line ada on je, tapi tak boleh on. Dia terpaksa pergi tempat lain. Dan kami minta dia tunjuk rumah dia, nak tengok rumah dia macam mana. Dan antara kalau tuan-tuan nak buka kami borang tu, kami nak receipt bil air. Sebenarnya tak ada receipt pun, tak ada bil. Ini benda-benda yang kita tengok macam mana kita nak tengok dia miskin ataupun tidak. This 45-acre site provides conducive living and learning environment for self-discovery, nurturing relationship, and building understanding on global issues. I take this opportunity to encourage our guests of honor to take a short tour of our beautiful campus to see yourself the replication of inspiring architectural splendor of the university campus. Saya sebut kat Prof Bat, kalau nak tengok betul-betul kena 3 hari 3 malam. Sejam boleh tengok pintu je lah. Tengok pintu dan tengok ni. Tapi UniMAP dah ada bangunan. Tapi nak buat lain kena runtuh susah juga. Ada universiti yang baru nak buat, dia datang ziarah sini. Dia nak tengok macam mana kita buat surrounding, how student friendly, ada arrangement, carbon zero carbon proofing dan sebagainya. Universiti luar negara pun banyak yang datang juga melihat facilities ini, dan dia very impressed lah dengan apa facility yang kita berikan. And I believe you will definitely feel the difference and the general spirit of the founder. Okay, kita tanam pokok korma walaupun tak ada buah. Kita takut kalau ada buah semua pelajar panjat susah pula. Jadi kita ada korma jantan. Dia tak menghasilkan buah. Jadi kalau tak kat gambar nanti orang kata Prof Bat pergi mana pagi ni? Turki ke Uzbekistan ke? Sebab dia punya bangunan lain-lain. Tapi nasib baik bawa Tuan Haji Syarudin. Dia chairman tahu, kata dia datang sign MOU kan ni. Kalau tidak dia kata kami dulu pergi sign kod lain. Tengok dia pergi sampai ke Turki. Susah juga sebut Turki tu sebab ada isu sekarang ni. Our value proposition lies on our strong connection with ALBUKHARY group of companies and the use of English as a medium of instruction. Itu kekuatan kami. Di sini kena belajar, kena bercakap bahasa Inggeris. Sebab kami ambil pelajar-pelajar negeri Arab yang tak tahu cakap apa selain daripada Arab. Kami ambil daripada French speaking country yang tak boleh ni dan sebagainya. Dan kami terpaksa ajak setahun bahasa Inggeris untuk mereka. Syarat ni kita ada English Center. So our student yang datang daripada Sabah, Sarawak dan sebagainya, daripada pelosok rantau dan sebagainya, tak reti baca cakap Inggeris, semua how are you, long time no see, short time no talk dah boleh bercakap bahasa Inggeris dengan hebat sekarang ni. So even our student saya sebut bahawa ALBUKHARY International University ni macam universiti kat England atau kat UAE tapi duduk kat Malaysia, alus start. Okay? Sebab apa? Pelajar terpaksa communicate in English. I realise their confidence level is different. They improve. Bukan kita tak sayangkan bahasa Malaysia, kita pun ada kerjasama dengan Dewan Bahasa untuk ajar pelajar-pelajar kita. Kalau tanya pelajar-pelajar kita faham bahasa Malaysia, sikit-sikit dia akan jawab. Itu yang dia belajar pun, sikit-sikit. The first thing yang dia belajar pasal bahasa Malaysia. Makcik kat luar tu pun dah pandai cakap mutih. Sebab apa dia nak berniaga? Dulu orang tu minta hot water. What is hot water? Sekarang dia cakap, do you want hot water? Dia pun dah pandai speaking sekarang ni. Jadi dia spill over tu makcik-makcik kat luar tu yang jual makanan dan sebagainya. Jadi itu kita punya ni. Dan satu lagi, tuan-tuan dan puan kena ingat, ALBUKHARY ni dia banyak syarikat. Kalau UniMAP mungkin kena sign MOU dan sebagainya. Kalau kami, tak payahlah. So dia pun dah ada syarikat dia bank muamalat kat situ, Pos Malaysia pun kat situ, DRB Hakom kat situ, MPH Bookstore pun kat situ. Dan banyak lagi akan dia tengah chart sekarang ni, nanti akan ada lagi yang kita cuba nak liur untuk masuk ke tempat tu. And in fact, this would benefit our future graduates. Our program and initiative to become among top university in Malaysia and in the world. Tapi sebelum tu ucap tahniah lah. Saya nampak pagi tadi bahawa UniMAP pun dah keluar ranking. Kami duk belak-belak agak. Mungkin AIU yang belakang tu tak nampak, dia punya tak sempat nak ni. Okey, tahniah juga kepada UniMAP. This will also increase employability rate of our student upon graduation. Many initiatives have been set forth for such learn and earn program. Kami akan buat, kalau PPJJ dia earn and learn. Tapi dalam kes kami learn and earn. Kami nak izinkan pelajar-pelajar kita belajar full time. Tapi ada avenue untuk jadi social entrepreneur ni dia kena berniaga. Dah ada dah. Pelajar-pelajar kita dah mula buat small business. Dan kita akan jive up dengan company Bukhari nanti kalau apa-apa ni yang boleh dibantu untuk dia. Kami tengah nak pujuk SMB Corp Kedah boleh yang ada kat Lustak ni untuk pindah ke Sauk ni supaya kami boleh buat apa yang dipanggil sebagai urban garage supaya pelajar-pelajar sendiri boleh terus daripada ni kerana kami pentingkan lebih kepada practicality of the thing. These are the thing yang kita harapkan pelajar-pelajar kita ni. Untuk nak buat research pun kami pilih Baling dan SIG buat masa ni. Very focus. Tadi social entrepreneur very focus. Tempat nak buat research pun very focus. Kerana kami nak tengok impact dia ada tidak. Rather kan buat diversified dan tak tahu apa yang berlaku akhirnya. Duit habis tapi apa dia yang kita akan laksanakan. Jadi kita akan buat industry faculty member. Kita akan cuba liur faculty member dia, ada staff Bukhari company yang ada masters ni to help us in teaching. So they will be teaching from their heart to the heart, not from the book to the book. So these are the thing yang kita berangan-angan 30% of our faculty member will be Bukhari punya staff yang mempunyai kelayakan akademik mengikut kehendak MQA untuk membolehkan mereka mengajar. Dan ilmu mereka pengalaman yang ada tu akan dicurahkan direct kepada pelajar-pelajar. Of course, industry advisor, CEO faculty, startup program and incubators and many others in the pipeline. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very passionate that the next year, the first batch of students from this university will graduate. Alhamdulillah, convocation center dah ada, tapi tak pernah convocate lagi. Kan? Setengah universiti, dia terpaksa sewa hotel dan sebagainya. Kami dah ada dah. Tapi tak ada student yang convocate lagi. InsyaAllah next year, the first batch will we have prepared our convocation room. Jubah dah buat. Bilik jubah dah ada. Robing room dah ada, dah tepi pada ni. Jubah tengah ada kat Kuala Lumpur sekarang ni. Dah design apa semua dah. So maknanya insyaAllah rakan-rakan saya akan ada orang graduate insyaAllah. We are excited to host audience of proud parents coming from underprivileged background to witness the success of the children. Also, we take this opportunity to again proudly announce our inaugural Chancellor of the University. Lain daripada yang lain, out of the box. We have decided to appoint Nobel laureate Professor Muhammad Yunus as our first Chancellor. Berlain, seorang yang terkenal. Sekarang ni AIU terkenal lah sebab kami buat press statement hanya kat Malaysia aja. Tapi Bangladesh dengan Asia semua dah tahu bahawa VC AIU adalah Nobel laureate. Chancellor saya. VC insyaAllah kemudian. This is the first ever university in Malaysia. Of course, in Malaysia definitely. I think even in Asia pun probably we are the first. Kami check juga berapa Nobel laureate yang jadi Chancellor. Tak banyak Nobel laureate yang jadi Chancellor. A landmark for a private higher education institution by having such an eminent and widely recognized individual to become the Chancellor for the university. Tak apa tuan-tuan, nak habis lah. Again, macam biasa, I would like to express my warmest gratitude to UniMAP and the organizing team. Thank you very much. Kalau kami buat simple saja. Tapi nampak canggih sikit lah dengan lagu negaraku dan sebagainya. Saya minta Urustia cek, kita ada lagu negaraku tak? Tapi UniMAP ada. Kemudian ada Ikrar lagi, Rukun Negara. Saya teringat masa Ikrar saya mata tentera dulu. Hafal lah masa mata tentera dulu. Sebab masa kawat dia akan tanya. Tanya pun kalau cakap nombor 4 jadi nombor 3 pun tak kena. Sebab orang yang tanya pun tak tahu apa. Dia janji jawab dalam tentera ni, dia janji jawab immediately. Jangan fikir. Sebab masa dia tak boleh fikir, dalam perang you cannot think. If you think that you will not do it. Macam nak terjun kapal terbang lah kan. Kalau you fikir boleh terjun tak? Tak akan terjun. So, sebab tu kalau tengok kapal terbang dia terjun automatik. Macam tu, itu tentera lah. Jadi teringatlah saya masa zaman muda-muda dulu bila pasal Rukun Negara tu. I truly believe that this service agreement will be a milestone to develop a better understanding between AIU and UniMAP. It's just a beginning. We hope that we will develop further a lot more because memang our board of governors is really pushing, especially Hafiz, to make sure that our campus is the topmost, the frontiers. But I think they have the means to do it. But we need the expertise to ensure that we can develop Prof Bat takut tu sebab takut ramai lagi pindah ke sini. We hope that the signing ceremony could enrich and inspire everyone as well as the action to bring success. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe said, knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. So dengan kata tersebut, saya sudahi dengan wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Thank you Yang Berbahagia Datuk. Yang Berbahagia Vice Chancellors, ladies and gentlemen, let us now have a glance into the corporate world of University Malaysia Perlis.
UniMAP, leading engineering and technology for humanity.
In 2002, the Ministry approved the establishment of College University Kejuruteraan Utara Malaysia, KUKUM, the 17th public university in Malaysia. In 2007, KUKUM was rebranded as UniMAP. UniMAP offers programs of study leading to the award of diploma, bachelor's, master's and PhD degrees. Nature Campus Power Putra, Computer and Communication Engineering, Manufacturing Engineering, Electrical System Engineering, Microelectronic Engineering, Mechatronic Engineering, Unicity Nature Campus, Faculty of Engineering Technology, School of Diploma Studies, City Campus, Materials Engineering, Bioprocess Engineering, Environmental Engineering, Business Innovation and Technopreneurship, Human Development and Techno-Communication. UniMAP continuously carries out research that brings benefit to all. Nanotechnology research in UniMAP looks into faster, easier and more accurate detection of microbiological diseases. The HPV-CC kit has high sensitivity that allows early detection of cervical cancer through saliva. The Sustainable Agro-Technology Institute has developed a method to enable the Perlis harum manis to be harvested all year long. A greenhouse monitoring system has been built to regulate temperature, humidity and level of carbon dioxide to create an environment conducive for the growth and maturity of the fruits. A bus monitoring system developed by the UniMAP Center of Excellence for Advanced Sensor Technology facilitates efficient monitoring of the movement of university buses for students. Under UniMAP's social responsibility programs, an alternative energy source kit known as EPS kit has been developed. Each year, UniMAP produces alumni whose presence is felt the world over, in many parts of the world.
It's a different industry, different profession, but we still need the soft skill, the leadership skill that we learned, that we were taught in school during our university days. It's a lesson learned. We were taught as we through this life.
Being graduate from UniMAP, it really helps me in adapting to the working environment, and it helps me speeding up my learning curve. And I think the best thing about UniMAP is they don't just teach you, they prepare you.
The soft skills, problem solving analysis, as well as a lot of hands-on practical that we practice, it will help the graduates to be more confident when they graduated later on.
The levers in UniMAP actually helped me a lot for this business. So here I want to thank UniMAP for giving me a very good education for me. UniMAP mantap.
UniMAP researchers are globally recognized, evident through the acquisition of numerous international grants.
UniMAP is my first choice because the programs offered here are focused and they fulfill the expectation of the industry.
Apart from academic and research, which are the university core business, sport, culture and volunteerism are also given due to the attention. It's up to the student to choose which field he or she want to immerse into.
The success and achievements thus far have placed UniMAP on the world stage.
We are proud of our numerous achievements, including being recognized as the world's top 700. Guided by our core values of knowledge, sincerity, and excellence, UniMAP will become even better and stronger towards a brighter future for all. UniMAP, mantap!
Ladies and gentlemen, next we would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Professor Insinyur Technologist Dr. ALBUKHARY Ahmad, Vice Chancellor of UniMAP, representing TUSB, to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam ilmu keikhlasan kecemerlangan UniMAP. Saya Datuk Dr. Abdul Aziz Tajuddin, Vice Chancellor and President of ALBUKHARY International University AIU, yang berusaha Tuan Haji Shahruddin Osman, Chairman Board of Directors Technopreneur at UniMAP SDN BHD, Deputy Vice Chancellor of AIU and UniMAP, Head of Departments of AIU and UniMAP, distinguished guests, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Almighty Allah Azza wa Jalla, as from His blessing and bounties we are gathered here this morning to commence the Memorandum of Agreement, or MoA, signing ceremony between ALBUKHARY International University, AIU and University Malaysia Perlis, UniMAP. Secondly, may peace and blessing be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us. Actually, I feel very small today because I know Dato' Aziz Tajuddin since USM, so actually he was my mentor, and with here today also Dato' Hafiz here. I think he's also part of my mentor. He's the one who responsible to send me to UNISA. So I still cannot forget that. I think lots of people here, I feel very indebted, and all the people here really working towards the excellence. So I think when I first came, I always pass this area. Last time I spent a lot of time, went to the souk, the mall. Last time it was a Giant, and so never been inside ALBUKHARY University. So alhamdulillah, today I have given the opportunity to be here to see the area of University ALBUKHARY. I think the same to the member of staff as well. So thank you very much, Dato, and to all the AIU members who give us opportunity to come and visit and to sign this MoA. Itulah kalau tengok sebenarnya, of course all we see is ambitious or ambition to have such university environment. Bila datang mula-mula kan, wow, this is not Malaysia lah. For sure, this is not Malaysia. This is somewhere else, with all the kubah and the facilities. I'm sure all VCs in Malaysia dreaming to have such environment. So nampaknya the hardware dah ready. I think it's just a matter of the content to be equipped. And so before I proceed with my speech this morning, I'm with the deepest heartfelt gratitude to AIU, who had given the utmost commitment to hold this meaningful event. And this memorandum builds on sheer efforts to further strengthen the bilateral relationship between UniMAP and AIU. We are Technopreneur at UniMAP SDN BHD, or TUSB, and highlights the importance of fostering the concept of togetherness by creating a platform for digital transformation, dialogue, and cooperation. It also provides both our universities with the direction to work together to support the Industrial Revolution 4.0 paradigm and accelerate the transition to digitally transforming our operation. As it was said by Henry Ford, coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. So it has been my experience that ultimate success in team and communication development can be found within this guide, within this quote, and working together is essential in every successful workplace culture. And the way a team plays as a whole determines its success. And working together doesn't just mean working in the same department or for the same company. It requires various levels of communication that, when facilitated, properly produce forward action and positive results. Developing more effective communications begins with the idea of one, and shared contribution is the art of working as one. So on a personal note, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the diligent teams from TUSB and our digital center, DMDC, UniMAP, for realizing this collaborative partnership, and congratulations to and thank you once again to all. You know, when I was started discussing with Prof. Anwar, our first chief digital officer, I think in Malaysia, or actually in public university, alhamdulillah, I make that decision to appoint one chief digital officer. Previously, most ICT center, they appoint chief information officer, CIO. Now, you know, I just got the idea when I read a report by Norway for their digital transformation strategy. So they appoint the CDO, so I just adopt that idea. And actually, as I said many times, Dato', I want to be the CDO. My ambition, not to become a vice chancellor. Because my area of expertise is, in IT and engineering. Given this opportunity, chancellor, and then I will appoint the CDO. Of course, not me, someone else. So Prof. Anwar, I'm lucky enough to be appointed the first CDO for UniMAP. So in this area, it's always my passion. When I work in, I think in UNIZA, I think that office know all my effort in UNIZA, which I made several initiatives. For example, the cashless. And also, I think the one that I'm very proud of, the blockchain e-scroll. Again, this, as I said, is always my passion on digital transformation, and of course, with the expertise and the people in UniMAP, with the team, I think we can always work together. And of course, it's okay if one day ALBUKHARY will develop their own system and start selling, but of course, UniMAP is always behind it. We are willing to transfer technology as well as transfer human as well. To be honest with you, Dato' Aziz, Dato' Hafiz always messages me as well, discussing to find a suitable candidate actually. in ALBUKHARY. I mean, I said we are ready. You just select whoever that you want, suitable. Of course, we are always working together. We want to see ALBUKHARY University also success. I do understand. In fact, when the KUKUM last time, UniMAP was established, so many people, including me, from USM, migrate to UniMAP and KUKUM. So I think as part of developing the nation, I think this scenario or this kind of situation sometimes cannot be avoided. We always wish we can work together, even sharing the technology and even sharing the people. So I always ready. So it's up to Dato' lah, which one he want to appoint. Of course, I'm sure you have a very high quality or high standard of people that you are looking for. And as I said, we are ready to help in any ways. As we are all well informed, Malaysia is also leading its way to the Industrial Revolution 4.0 paradigm, which requires the transformation and evolution towards complete digitization. Even though the Industrial Revolution 4.0 had begun several years back, I think more than 15, 20 years ago, the awareness of our community, especially amongst public and private organizations regarding digital transformation, still needs to be ironed out. This spurred me on to create, as I mentioned earlier, the Chief Digital Officer or CDO post in UniMAP, and mainly to ensure the successful implementation of the digital transformation agenda. So allow me to share a little bit of what we call it a digital center in UniMAP, or DMDC UniMAP, has achieved realizing the digital transformation agenda. Number one, we managed to do email migration to G Suite, which is cloud-based, where UniMAP is now using the free email service by Gmail, licensed by the apps or the system. They call it G Suite for education, for all educational sectors, such as other applications like Google Drive, Google Meet, email, and calendar, which involve all students and staff. Previously, we host the email server. We use Zimbra, but all the time I receive a lot of complaint saying that the space of the email server is insufficient. I think they only have 2 gigabyte space, so it's not enough. All the time, I think every week they have to clean up the email, and then they can able to receive email. If not, the email will always be blocked because of the insufficient space. The second one, I think most of us know already, regarding server migration through cloud. This is a collaborative effort, UniMAP and Mampu, where we will use their data centers, which cost them, I think, nearly 1 billion. Mampu has invested in preparing this data center under the PDSA, with almost 95% of UniMAP application system will be moved. So we are going towards cloud. So we will have a very little services provided in our premises. So all our application and services online will be hosted by server Mampu data center. And then I mentioned earlier about regarding the e-scroll blockchain scroll, which I started in UNIZA. So like it or not, I will implement it here with different ways that were implemented in UNIZA. For your information, actually, this blockchain is a big business. There's one university, which is UIA. Actually, they propose a blockchain system for the certification to be subscribed by all the universities. So at that time, I think all the VCs agreed to sign with the company. I'm the one who opposed it, and I said UNIZA has already implemented the blockchain system. So then the rest of the Vice Chancellor also did not sign the agreement. So Actually, this is also can be a business because blockchain is a system where it is tamper-proof. I mean, any documentation, any data stored in that system will not be is original, and it will not be. You will not have any fake documentation. So usually a company will charge every certificate like 10 ringgit, 15 ringgit. So can you imagine if 1 million subscribers to this system? So this will really make a lot of money. And I'm planning to work together with kita blockchain pun buat juga kan. Let's do this first. We make sure it works the way it works in UNIZA. And we will also extend this to University ALBUKHARY because at this moment UNIZA can declare they the one who implemented blockchain technology for their e-scroll. The next will be UniMAP and ALBUKHARY University, inshallah. You see the CDO, the loudest, inshallah, we hear from him. And the next one is the big data analytic and data warehousing. Where the cloud data warehousing, whereby we are creating a specialized or cohesive set of data repositories and platforms used to support a broad variety of analytics running on premises in the cloud warehousing, as well as develop a dashboard for displaying analysis and data visualization in the form of infographics. So CDO promised me that me as a Vice Chancellor, we will see all the KPI of university through this dashboard. I mean, I can just click in the link, I will see the statistics of the number of students, international, where they are from, and how much money has been spent by the universities. So this will help in terms of management to make a right decision or the best decision in running the universities. If not, from time to time, I will ask CDO what's the achievement, to the treasurer, Bendahari, how much money we have generated. So once we have this big data analytic data warehousing where the dashboard will be provided, so it's much easier for the management to manage the university. And then the cashless campus. Now everyone are carrying less cash, because we are going towards cashless society. So this is also just started. Also I started in UNIZA. So once I become a Vice Chancellor in UniMAP, these are the things that I'm going to make sure is successful. And these initiatives actually already planned and implemented in our last year convocation. So our convocation fair, Pesta convocation last time, all transactions are cashless based because it's easier to implement it at the event. And now we are working with Bank Islam. Actually, we already signed with Bank Islam to implement this cashless campus initiative. Because I remember when I was the Deputy Vice Chancellor in UNIZA, there was meeting among the Vice Chancellor, already instruction to implement digital campus and cashless. Two of the things that I still remember, which most VC don't remember, the QR code, I don't know the QR code, and also the cashless. So even from the previous government, these are the things that the minister are looking for university to implement, the cashless and also the whatever e-meeting and based on QR code. And of course, the last one, when people say about digitalization, digital transformation, I mean, if you don't have a good infrastructure, it will not be successful. So we are upgrading our internet connection from 2 gigabit per second to 10 gigabit per second. So after this, we hope we won't receive any more complaints from the staff or the students, because the pipe will be much bigger. Of course, within 2-3 years, this capacity will not be enough. But then we will improve again. Because as I said, in IR 4.0, the internet access is very much very important. And alhamdulillah, the continuous requests from other organizations to utilize our expertise and adopt the system that we had developed is a sign of our success. However, I must emphasize that the success of this transformation journey of reform and regrowth was not without its peaks and thoughts. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. And indeed, this successful transformation is a testament to the persistent determination and effort of Digital Center of UniMAP. And apart from AIU, developed for Minister of Higher Education apprenticeships, which has been scheduled this year, and I collaboration with the parties will benefit the community, inshallah. AIU as a UniMAP Higher Education collaborated partner has the potential to benefit both organizations. Thus, by using the Prosper the Neighbor policy, ada polisi ni, Prosper the Neighbor. We will always be able to practice the concept of togetherness between the two organizations in the future. And upon the implementation of the MoA, UniMAP will develop 5 smart management systems for AIU, which consists of, number 1, the Human Resource Management Information System, number 2, the Academic Management and Information System, Hostel Management and Information System, Geolocation Attendance Systems, Postgraduate Academic Management and Information System. So I think these 5 items will be developed together under this MoA. As I said, we are willing to share, and actually the cost is actually very much lower than offered by other industry lah. We realize this is a Waqaf university, so we have to make sure the price is really suitable with the agenda of University ALBUKHARY, and of course our staff also. I think CDO get less honorarium lah, because it's CDO. So most of the money, the discount will be given back to UniMAP to improve our infrastructure. But again, we're trying to give our competitive price and with the highest utmost service to ALBUKHARY University in terms of the application that will be developed. And all of the aforementioned systems have been used internally, and alhamdulillah, it really eases the management process as well as facilities online observation. I think we also would like to thank ALBUKHARY to give us this trust. I'm sure you guys also have this neighbor, UUM. I'm sure the selection of UniMAP because of our quality of work, quality of product, and we are willing, as I mentioned earlier, we work together and help University ALBUKHARY to become the best university, private universities in Malaysia and also in the world. And of course, we are also looking forward to collaborating with any other organization, be it private or government agencies, in providing our expertise, especially in consultation and research. So before I end my speech, allow me to once more convey my sincere appreciation to ALBUKHARY International University, TUSB, our partner, under UniMAP Holding, and Digital Center or DMDC UniMAP, who were steadfast in the transformation process to greater heights. May this partnership lead to more opportunities of togetherness between the two parties in the future, inshallah. And I was made to know that the project is already nearly completed. Nearly completed. But now we are signing MoA to show that we have much trust between us, UniMAP and ALBUKHARY. We not talk about money and cents, but we do the work. We make sure we deliver whatever that we want to do, and money later. Even signing MOU is also later. As long as we can deliver the job, we make our partner happy, and I'm sure in the future we will work much more closely together. So to conclude, I would like to take this opportunity to fully invite my friends yang berbahagia Datuk Vice Chancellor and President of AIU to come and pay us a visit. Kita kena beli bagi dah nanti tadi ni bagi dah. To UniMAP, of course, to Perlis, so that we can widen our opportunities and continue to make progress together in the future. So with that, thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Prof. Yang Berbahagia Vice Chancellors, ladies and gentlemen, let us now enjoy a special multimedia presentation prepared by UniMAP Center for Corporate Communications. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the peak of our event. Therefore, I would like to call upon Yang Berbahagia Professor Datuk Dr. Abdul Aziz Tajuddin, Vice Chancellor of AIU, Yang Berbahagia Professor Ahmad, Vice Chancellor of UniMAP representing TUSB, Yang Berbahagia Professor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Hafiz Yusof, AIU Registrar, and Yang Berusaha Associate Professor in Senior Technologist Dr. Muhammad Mohzaini Azizan, TUSB Manager, to come forward and lead the MoA signing ceremony with all due respect. I would like also to invite Yang Berbahagia Professor Insinyur Dr. Rizal Effendi Cik Ismail, Deputy Vice Chancellor of AIU, and Yang Berbahagia Tuan Syahrudin bin Osman, TUSB Chairman Board of Director, to come forward as the witnesses of the MoA signing ceremony. Please welcome. Respected guests, with all due respect, you may begin the MoA signing ceremony. Next, I would like to invite both Vice Chancellors to exchange the MoAs that have been signed just now. Ladies and gentlemen, let us proceed to the memento presenting between AIU, UniMAP and TUSB. First, I would like to welcome Yang Berbahagia Vice Chancellor of UniMAP to present the token to AIU Vice Chancellor. Next, please welcome TUSB Chairman Board of Director to present the token to AIU Vice Chancellor. And finally, please welcome AIU Vice Chancellor to present the token to UniMAP Vice Chancellor. Thank you, dear respective guests. Yang Berbahagia Vice Chancellors, distinguished and respected guests, we will now have a group photography session first. Yang berbahagia Vice Chancellors, distinguished guests, with the officiating of the MoA signing ceremony just now, it marks the end of our ceremony for today. I gladly thank all of you for gracing today's auspicious ceremony. May Allah bless us all, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite all of you to the banquet hall for some refreshments, please. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.